The perfect golf swing has mystified players for centuries. Some see it as an art, others as pure science. Today we're breaking down every crucial element of what makes a truly perfect golf swing. Not just what to do, but the biomechanics of why each movement matters. Whether you're struggling with consistency or looking to take your game to the next level, understanding these fundamentals will transform your approach to golf. The secret isn't in any single magic move. It's in the seamless coordination of every element we're about to discuss. Remember, the greatest players in history share these same fundamentals, even if their swings look different on the surface. Let's build your perfect swing from the ground up. Everything starts with a rock-solid foundation. Your feet should be shoulder-width apart for mid-irons, slightly wider for longer clubs. The key is stability with athletic flexibility. You're not standing at attention but ready to move explosively. Let's talk about knee flex. Too much, and you'll struggle to rotate. Too little, and you'll lose stability. The sweet spot feels like you're about to jump, athletic and ready. Your weight should be distributed slightly toward the balls of your feet, never on your heels. Now, the crucial hip hinge. This is where most amateurs go wrong. Tilt forward from your hip joints, not your waist. Imagine a steel rod running from your tailbone through your spine to your head. Tilt this entire unit forward until your arms hang naturally under your shoulders. For most players, this puts your upper body at about a 45-degree angle to the ground. The grip is your only connection to the club, and it deserves special attention. Place the handle diagonally across your left palm, running from the base of your index finger to the middle of your palm. Close your fingers first, then your thumb. You should see 2 to 3 knuckles on your left hand at address. Your right hand overlaps, interlinks, or overlaps depending on preference. All can work. The key is matching pressure in both hands. On a scale of 1 to 10, grip pressure should be about a 4 or 5. Too tight creates tension that kills club head speed. Ball position changes with every club, following a subtle arc. For a driver, it's off your left heel. For a 7-iron, it's just ahead of center. For a wedge, it's center to slightly back. This matches the club's natural arc and promotes proper contact. The takeaway sets the entire tone of your swing. Many golfers rush this crucial phase, leading to compensations later. Let's break it down piece by piece. Start with your hands, arms, shoulders, and chest moving as one connected unit. The club should stay low to the ground, traveling straight back along your target line for the first 12 inches. A common checkpoint. When the club shaft is parallel to the ground, it should also be parallel to your target line. Your wrists remain passive initially. No artificial hinge or cock. Think of your arms making a wide arc away from the ball. The width of this arc is crucial for consistency. Here's where it gets interesting. While your upper body begins turning, your lower body resists. Your hips turn only half as much as your shoulders. This resistance creates stored energy, like compressing a spring. Many amateurs sway laterally here, a power leak we need to fix. To feel this correct movement, try this. Place a club across your shoulders. Make your takeaway while keeping the club pointing at your target line as long as possible. This ensures you're turning, not swaying. Keep your center of gravity stable. A good checkpoint. Your sternum should stay centered over the ball. Any lateral movement here compromises consistency. Your arms stay connected to your chest throughout. The common towel under the armpits drill reinforces this. Your left arm maintains light pressure against your chest, avoiding the dreaded flying elbow. As you continue into your full backswing, several key movements happen simultaneously. Let's break each one down. Your shoulders continue turning until they've rotated about 90 degrees from address. For reference, you should feel like your left shoulder is under your chin. Your hips, meanwhile, have turned only about 45 degrees. This differential, what we call separation, is crucial for power generation. Your wrists now begin their natural hinge. Notice I say natural, don't force it. The weight of the club creates this hinge as you maintain the width established in your takeaway. At the top, your left wrist should be relatively flat, matching the plane of your left forearm. Your right elbow folds naturally, pointing down toward the ground, not flaring behind you. Think of it staying in front of your right hip. This keeps the club on plane and promotes a proper downswing slot. Weight distribution is crucial here. You should feel pressure in the inside of your right foot, but not because you swayed there. It's from turning around your spine angle. Your head position stays relatively stable, minimal lateral movement. Many golfers focus too much on getting the club parallel at the top. Some great players, like Jon Rahm, have shorter backswings. The key is completing your shoulder turn while maintaining your spine angle. A proper backswing creates a sensation of resistance and loading like a coiled spring. You should feel athletic tension in your core muscles, not your arms. The transition and downswing separate great players from average ones. It's here where the proper sequencing creates effortless power. The downswing begins from the ground up. Your first move is a subtle pressure shift toward your target and rotation of your left hip. Your arms and club should feel like they're just along for the ride initially. This is what instructors mean by dropping the club into the slot. Here's a crucial point. Your arms don't pull down. They fall naturally in response to your lower body rotation. Think of a pitcher throwing a fastball. The arm follows the hip rotation. As your hips clear, your shoulders begin unwinding. The club follows this rotation, naturally falling onto the proper path to the ball. Your wrists stay hinged, creating lag, the secret source of power. Many amateurs release this lag too early, casting the club from the top. Instead, let your body rotation initiate the downswing while your wrists stay passive. The release happens naturally as a result of centrifugal force. Through impact, your hips have cleared, making room for your arms to extend fully. Your weight has shifted predominantly to your left side, but through rotation, not sliding. Your head stays relatively steady, allowing your arms to pass your body. A proper impact position has your hands slightly ahead of the ball, your hips open to the target, and your weight primarily on your left side. The club bottoms out just after impact, naturally creating a downward strike with irons. The follow-through tells the story of your swing. A full, balanced finish indicates all the preceding movements were in sequence. Your belt buckle should face the target. Your weight is fully on your left side, right heel raised, but you're not falling forward. Your chest faces the target, arms extended but relaxed. The club should wrap naturally around your back, not finish high above your head. Think of a baseball player completing their swing, balanced and controlled. If you can hold your finish for 3 seconds, counting out loud, you've probably made a balanced sequence swing. If you're falling back or spinning out, something earlier in the chain went wrong. Building the perfect golf swing takes time and patience. Start by mastering each segment individually. Make half swings focusing on sequence and rotation before adding speed. Use alignment sticks to check your setup positions. Film yourself occasionally. What you feel isn't always what's real in the golf swing. Work with these fundamentals on every club in your bag. Remember, the perfect golf swing isn't about brute force or complex positions, it's about sequence, rotation and rhythm. Master these elements, and you'll develop a swing that's not just powerful but reliable under pressure. Practice these movements daily, even without a club. Your body needs to learn the feeling of a proper sequence. With dedication to these fundamentals, you'll build a swing that can last a lifetime.